All right, let's talk about the new buzzword that's making the rounds in the marketing world, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. You've probably heard it, maybe you've even nodded along in a meeting while secretly thinking,
what on earth does that actually mean? Hey, you are not alone. So today we're going to break it all down. No jargon, just a simple look at what's really happening to the world of search.
You see, to really get GEO, we have to first wrap our heads around how search itself is changing. It's a huge shift. We're moving away from that classic list of links we all know, and we're heading towards a world with a single, direct answer. And the difference is pretty night and day, right? With old-school SEO, you'd ask Google something, get your 10 blue links, and then it was on you to do the heavy lifting, clicking, scrolling, hunting for the info. But now, with tools like ChatGPT or Google's own AI, you just get a nice, clean paragraph. The answer literally finds you. So, where does this magical answer come from anyway? Well, think of the AI as this super smart research assistant. It's grabbing little bits and pieces from all over the web, from blogs, from product reviews, from forums like Reddit, and yeah, if you play your cards right, from your content. This massive shift in how we get information means we need a totally new strategy. It's not about just being the top link anymore, it's about becoming the source material for the answer itself.
So here it is, the official definition. Generative Engine Optimization, GEO, is all about creating content that an AI can easily read, understand, and most importantly, trust enough to reuse. You're not just trying to rank, you're trying to become an essential ingredient in that final answer the AI cooks up. You know, there's a fantastic analogy for this. SEO was like begging the director, put me on the stage. You just wanted to be seen. But GEO? That's like saying, make me the script. Your words, your ideas, your data, they get delivered by the main actor, even if your name isn't the one up in lights.
So let's actually put these two side by side, the old rules versus the new, and you'll see, yeah, the game has for sure changed, but some of the fundamental skills are definitely still in play.
And this, of course, is the million-dollar question that's on every single marketer's mind right now. With AI just handing out answers, is traditional SEO even relevant anymore? Is it dead?
Okay, the short answer is a big, fat no, but it's different now. All that foundational SEO stuff, a fast site, good structure, strong authority, that's still absolutely critical. It signals trust to all engines, including AI. But GEO adds these new layers on top. Your content now has to answer a full question, not just target a keyword. The AI prefers a clear human voice, probably because it's trying to sound human itself. And instead of just ranking, being cited by an AI is the new goal. And that means it's pulling info from everywhere. Reviews, forums, you name it. All right, let's pull back the curtain a little bit. Let's look at how these generative engines actually work. And, maybe more importantly, where they're looking to find the info they use to build these answers. It's basically a four-step dance. First, the AI breaks down your question to figure out what you really mean. Then it zips through its massive index to find all the relevant little snippets of information. After that, it has to rank and filter all that stuff based on how trustworthy it seems. And finally, it writes up a nice conversational answer. And this is the key part, sometimes it cites its sources.
And that is the big deal right there. Your information, your data, your brilliant insights can be used to build an answer without you ever getting a visible link or any direct credit. The goal is shifting from earning a click to just earning influence and being included in the conversation.
So where's the AI actually snooping around? Well, your website, of course, that's a primary source. But it's also looking for outside validation. It reads reviews on Google, Trustpilot, and Yelp to understand how people feel about you. It scrapes those top 10 listicles to see who the experts recommend. It analyzes discussions on Reddit to find what real people are saying. So if your whole strategy is just your own company blog, you're missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Okay, let's zoom in on this and see how it works for local businesses. When somebody asks an AI for the best pizza near me, how does it decide? Well, it's looking for this chorus of consistent, positive signals all over the local web. First things first, your Google business profile is more important than ever. I mean, it's critical. The AI scrapes everything from it, your reviews, your hours, your photos, your services, even the Q&A section. Keeping this thing perfectly up to date isn't just a good idea, it's non-negotiable. Next up are your online reviews. And listen, the AI is not just counting stars here. It's looking at the total number of reviews, the sentiment, what are people actually saying, and how recent they are. A steady drip of new positive reviews across a bunch of different sites sends this massive trust signal that the AI is built to notice. Now this one,
This one is so often overlooked, but it is incredibly powerful. You have got to get your business featured in those top 5 or best of articles for your town. To an AI trying to figure out who's legit, those third-party endorsements are pure gold.
And finally, consistency is king. Your business's name, address, and phone number, what we call NAP data, it has to be exactly the same everywhere it shows up online. If an AI finds one address here and a different phone number there, it gets confused. And a confused AI is much more likely to just skip you and recommend a competitor with clean, consistent info.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get practical. Let's talk about an actual action plan. What do you need to do next to start winning at this whole GEO thing?
Here's your checklist. First, don't just wait for it to happen. Actively go out and try to get featured in those high-authority listicles. Next, create a system for getting new reviews consistently across multiple platforms, not just on Google. Then, go do an audit. Ask ChatGPT, who are the top 3 brands for my service, and just see what it says. You might be surprised. Get a little technical and add structured data to your key pages. This is like leaving breadcrumbs for the AI to easily follow. Then shift your content to answer full questions. Instead of our features, think how our product solves this problem. And finally, please don't abandon the basics. Keep ranking on Google and Bing, because guess what? The AIs still use them as a primary source of truth.
So let's just be really clear. Search is not dead. It's not going anywhere. Billions of people are looking for answers every single day. The thing that's changing, and changing forever, is how those answers get delivered.
And that really just leaves us with this one final thought. The goal isn't just to get a click on a blue link anymore. The new goal is to be the answer. And if you can adapt to that new reality, you're not just playing the new game, you're already ahead.